interrupt this episode of Going Green to inform you about Charlton Manor's Green Week.
Charlton Manor has achieved more than any primary school in Greenwich.
The school has been involved in the Chelsea Flower Show for 3 years running.
The school has also been in competitions in Holland called the School Garden Olympics. Only 30 pupils were chosen and the school won a silver award.
The school has also won numerous eco-school awards.
There is a gardening club every Wednesday, a beekeeping club every Monday, and a new solar panel on the roof.
Between the 26th and the 30th of March this year, Green School Revolution hit Charlton Manor.
In a good way.
The week allowed the children and the wider community at Charlton Manor to focus on recycling and waste.
This week started with a radio message to the whole school from the Green Council. Hello, welcome to the Green Council radio broadcast. Next week is Green Revolution Week, where the whole school will be doing green activities. We would like all of you to bring some of these following items:
plastic bottles,
paper and newspapers, magazines,
and cereal boxes.
Next Friday is Green Day, where we'd like everyone to join in by wearing a green item of clothing.
There will also be a poster competition called the Trash Pack, which will be starting on Monday. Good luck!
Charlton Manor entered a trash pack competition and we had to draw a recycling poster. Each child got a trash pack that you collect. These are the best posters and I like this one because it has a rhyme. Bin it. We picked the best one, which was Eden in Year 4, and we sent it to the trash pack company. These posters help Charlton Manor to recycle. This is Lacey reporting about the trash pack.
Year 4 made an eco-friendly mascot called Charlie, the Charlton Recycler. Over to Sweeter with more information.
Oh no, I can't try because I ain't right-handed. An idea that came from a Green Council meeting. Charlie, the Charlton Recycler, is the mascot of our Green School Revolution Week. He is made of 100% recycled material that was brought in by Key Stage 2 children in Charlton Manor.
This is a monster that we made out of recyclable items such as bottles, milk bottles, egg cartons, tins. We found a creepy hand.
It was a good thing to do because it will help Year 6s and everyone in the school not to throw their rubbish in the floor and put it in the bin or go home and recycle something out of it. You have to recycle boxes to probably put some presents in it.
As we know, the children at schools can be a little messy at times, so over to Adnan, who will show us how to keep the school and surrounding areas tidy.
Rubbish in the playground is a thing of the past at Charlton Manor. Thanks to the litter monitors, they help and tidy off the playtime in the morning and at the end of lunchtime. During Green School Revolution Week, Year 5 were inspired to write persuasive letters in literacy, asking the local councillor, Greenwich, to do something about the dog mess found around our school and in our local parks. These are some examples that we sent. Adnan from Charlton Manor.
Rubbish and dog mess are an eyesore, but the waste of energy at school is hurting the planet. This led Year 6 to find out how much electricity and gas is really used at Charlton Manor. Kian has more.
As Charlton Manor has almost 450 children, there is a lot of electricity and gas being used every day. We need computers and lights to help us learn, but these are sometimes left turned on. What did Year 6 find out when they looked at the school's carbon footprint?
It turns out we have 108.11077 tons of carbon dioxide a year, annually. It was just to know how much we use to find out ways to lower the tons of carbon dioxide a year, so we can lower and find ways to improve. We have saved 5,305 kilograms of CO2.
Thank you very much. Back to you, Jade.
Charlton Manor has a healthy interest in helping children eat their 5 a day. Sweetyard has been a healthy picking to tell us more.
Another amazing idea from the Green Council. 9 out of 10 Green Council children agree that it would be a good idea to open a tuck shop for the Key Stage 2 children. Thankfully, it has been shown to show success for Miss Dunbar and her employees. Now we have an interview with her.
I feel so ecstatic to work in the tuck shop because everybody's coming into the tuck shop and they're eating fruits, and they used to come in here and getting fruit, and we want them to be healthy.
Where do you get your fruit?
We tend to do our shopping in whatever supermarket, a local supermarket that has got offers on. So if we hear that there's an offer on a particular fruit, we tend to go there to buy our fruit.
Over to Aunt Sue in the wormery.
Don't touch the worm. Look, there's a worm.
Worms eat the leftovers from our children at Charlton Manor, like banana skins and carrot peels and many more.
How did you make the worm ring? We used a paper of...
we need you to put the paper in water, and then we need to stir it up in the little paper, and then we needed to screw it up and put it in the wormery, and then
we needed to put soil.
When they come, they don't eat much because they need to get used to their home first.
Because when they're still little, they can't eat that much. But if when they get bigger, if you don't give them enough food, they'll be able to eat each other's bodies. Thank you for telling me about worms. That's okay.
That's okay.
Is there anything that you would like to change about the tuck shop?
It might be nice if we had more fruits and we created like a proper shop.
Yeah, that would be nice. And a refrigerator.
Well, after this interview, I know I would certainly recommend the tuck shop to any of my friends.
The final day of Green School Revolution Week was a celebration for the whole school. Every child wore green and Easter eggs were handed out as prizes to the Trust Pack winners.
I do believe that Charlton Manor is a borough, if not a country leader in its environmental issues, in the fact that we try to lead the way, in which we try to recycle, in which we do the composting, in which we save electricity with our photovoltaic cells on the roof. It's about raising the awareness to the children, and I think the school success should be measured in the way that you raise awareness of these issues to children. And I think that our children are very aware of these issues of recycling, of ensuring that light switches are turned off, computers are off.
Are you proud about being head of this green school?
I'm very proud about being head of this green school, and I think as we carry on, things can only improve and get better. Mainly because obviously we have the staff thinking about ideas, but most importantly of all is we have the children bringing their ideas about how we can recycle. And again, as I've said, you measure the success of a school's drive to improve the environment through recycling and saving energy, through how the children have actually embraced it and how they're the ones that are suggesting and driving change forward within the school.
Do you think the school has changed due to the Green Revolution Week?
I think the school has very much changed. I think it's raised the awareness even further amongst more children who may have been on the edge and on the periphery of what was happening with the Green Revolution that was going on within the school. And I think it's drawn those children in. I think it's improved communication amongst the staff as well about what we're trying to achieve, not only through the class teaching staff and those involved in teaching within the class, but also for those lunchtime supervisors who may be not involved as much within the school. But they're starting to realise that we are driving forward and we're serious about these green issues. It's also very successful when parents are coming forward now and suggesting ways in which we can recycle and supporting their child. So I think it's not only us driving forward the change and the children leading the change amongst the school, but they're also leading the change at home.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. Because of Green School Revolution Week, the whole of Charlton Manor wants to recycle and help the planet.
The success of children bringing in recyclable materials has encouraged the headmaster to get special recycling bins. Each week, the children will compete in year groups to bring the most recycling.
Year 6 will monitor and keep pressure on the headmaster to cut the energy bills. The litter monitors are rewarded by getting a certificate, and many children continue to volunteer.
The wildlife area is now part of the recycling drive at Charlton Manor, with the use of recyclable materials to keep the natural-looking atmosphere. From Jane, myself, and everybody at Charlton Manor,
good night and go green.